So I'm back at the Hartt Transport drop yard in Auburn. This is not where I did orientation. I did orientation in Bangor, Maine. Oh, I get hiccups today. But I got kind of based out of Auburn, but I changed dispatchers, so I'm now based out of Bangor, which I don't get up to. I rarely get into this location, let alone get into Bangor. I've only been to Bangor once, and that's when I did orientation. And I had a couple people that I've seen on the road, and two people from the app, that follow the channel, that are from Massachusetts that I met at a truck stop. I met one of them at a truck stop, but I know there's two different people that follow the app that follow the channel that have asked me about the orientation process at Hartt. And it's pretty cut and dry. I gotta say, I've been to a lot of companies. I've been in this business a long time. They send you for the road test. They come out and meet you someplace by your house to do the road test first. I just happened to be visiting up here because I wanted to see what it was all about. I've been in the business long enough to know that they'll send the nicest truck possible to do the road test if they're going to meet you. And I wanted to come up here and see what the equipment looked like. I wanted to see what the old equipment going out looked like, to see how long they keep the trucks for. And the equipment was actually pretty nice, because I had heard some horror stories that they give you equipment that is stripped out back in the day, many years ago. And I'm like, so I had to check that out myself. I got here, the old equipment looked really nice. The new equipment, of course, looked really nice. I saw they had some internationals, which made me nervous, because internationals are, in the trucking industry, they're a piece of crap. But they have internationals, they have Freightliners, they have Volvos, and they have Peterbilts, all electric, all automatic. So they did give me an international at first, and then I had requested a double bunk and a non-international, so they very quickly found me a Freightliner. They did the road test here in Auburn, Maine. I came back. The guy says you're good to go. I did my drug screen and my physical. They were willing to send a car for me to rental to take me up to Bangor, Maine, which is a pretty long drive, through New York, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, all the way up to the top on 95 to Bangor. I said, I'd rather drive my own vehicle. I'd be more comfortable. They let my buddy come with me. It's a real nice hotel room. It was 2 days. All paperwork, very, very long 2 days. Like exhausting and falling asleep at the end of each day, because it's such a long day of paperwork. Orientation classes are usually pretty small. I've heard they've been as small as one, and there was 4 in our group, and they said that was a very large group, and that's unheard of in this industry. Usually you get 20 to 30 people in a group, so that tells me something about the company there, that either they're a very small company, which they were, or their turnover is fairly low, which is good. Ton of paperwork, got right in, got the truck. I requested a different truck. They found me a different truck right away. They send you out with a guy for half a day just to watch you do the run and to show you the ropes on the tablet and stuff like that. And as soon as he's good with you, then you're on your way. I only had one major issue with the company, is my dispatcher, for various reasons. I'm not going to get into why we didn't get along, because just because one person doesn't get along with somebody for some certain reason doesn't mean that that's everybody. But I had some issues with him. I had a lot of issues with him. But they very quickly switched me out with a different dispatcher, and ever since, it's been great. So I have nothing but good things to say about the company so far. I am definitely not the most... definitely not the most ambitious driver in the world, and they don't seem to ride me about it. You'd think that usually they'd be on your case, but they're not. They work well with me, and I work well with them. I'm very happy being here. They have 3 locations: Bangor, Maine, Auburn, Maine, and Sumter, something like that, Sumter, South Carolina. The only downfall that I found about the company, and I didn't really realize it until I came here, they don't do coast to coast. Now, they told me when I came here they don't do California, and I said, okay, well, there's other states out there besides California. There's Oregon, there's Washington, you could go out to Utah, Arizona, New Mexico. But then I found out that they just don't do coast to coast. like Wisconsin as far as they go, and the Carolinas and Georgia as far as they go south. And their over the road really isn't over the road. Their over the road is regional. Their regional isn't really regional, it's more northeast. And then their local is extremely local, like right in the state of Maine. So what they consider local, regional, and over the road is kind of skewy. I only say that because over the road is coast to coast, not east of the Mississippi. And their regional is not really regional. It's, like I said, it's northeast. But other than that, yes, I'd love to go out west, and I might talk to them to see if there's a chance that they could get me with another brokerage to go out west, because I do a couple runs here at Hartt through a different brokerage, because I have to call them every once in a while. Well, when I have that run, I have to call them, and I have to talk to the brokerage company, because they get me a run going. You know, they got to set it up. Most of their drivers are from Maine, so most of their drivers get home every couple of days. I'm from Syracuse, New York, and there's only one or two of us from Syracuse, New York, that are really outside the location of where they're at. So sometimes they have to use another company to get us out that way. But other than that, I'm at the not fuel bay, I'm at the water bay right now, wash bay, about to get washed. There's a truck ahead of me. They do washes for free when you're a company driver. If you're not a company driver and you pull in here, it's $45 for truck and trailer. That's pretty good, because it's usually about $75 or $85 if you go to a truck stop. They even do campers here, small, large, and snow scraper. I don't know what the hell that is, but a small camper's $50, large camper's $100, and a snow scraper is $50. They do car and pickup trucks for $19. So you can come in here, and they're here till 5:30. It says it's touchless. They got some brushes and some people in there washing. And so it's actually not just a wash bay just for the company. It's a wash bay for anybody off the street that wants to come in and use it. So other than that, I'm not sure where I'm headed yet. No, hold on a minute. I got some mail. I thought it was telling me where I was going, because I had to bring the truck in to get some work done to it. It just says something about Homeland Security, and I got to wear my badge when I'm on the terminal property. So, as of right now, I have no idea where I was going. But I just came in. Where was I? Down in Connecticut, somewhere. And I had to come up Putnam, Connecticut, and I had to come up to Lewiston, Maine, which is only like 10 miles from here. It's a Walmart distribution center. I got here last night, spent the night in the sleeper, then brought the truck in to get some work done to it. And now I'm just waiting for the fuel bay to get it washed. The wash bay to get it washed, and then find out where I'm headed. And I got looks like 52 hours left to my 70, so I'll be headed home in a few days. But that's a little update on what the orientation is like. Real cut and dry, real simple. The only other thing I'd say is I was told that it was a $1,500 sign-on bonus. It ended up being a $1,000 sign-on bonus. But, I mean, what are you going to do? They didn't have to give me any sign-on bonus. Other than that, everything is pretty legit.